Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I will predicting the group stages of the World Cup. So actually there will be two parts of this video. So part 1 will be Group A until Group D, and then part 2 will be the rest of it. So yeah, that's actually everything. So yeah, what I will do is like talk a little bit about the teams, like predicting which two teams will advance to the next round. And you can write in the comments always your opinion, who do you think will make it. Also I will talk a little bit about the favorites, players, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and also make sure to subscribe to also see the second part, and especially I'm very excited for the World Cup. I'm very excited. So I'm planning to do a lot of videos during the World Cups, like reviews, reactions, yeah, stuff like that. So you can also write what you would like to see in the comments. So yeah, that's everything for the introduction, and then I would say let's begin with the video. So enjoy guys.
In Group A we got Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay. The opening game will be Russia against Saudi Arabia, which I think is actually a cool opening game. Not because they are like two very good teams, but more because they're like two teams who need to bring it. I mean, both teams need to provide themselves, especially Russia, who's like the host country of the World Cup. So they're playing in front of their own crowd, so I think this will motivate them, especially in the opening game. And on the other hand, we got Saudi Arabia. I mean, the Saudis have invested a lot of money into their football leagues, so I think they are like also very motivated. So I think this is going to be like an offensive game. Both teams will try to win this. I mean, they have to try this because if both of them cannot win their first game, then it's going to be really hard for both of them. Then the two other teams, Egypt and Uruguay, I mean, especially Uruguay is definitely the favorite in this group. I mean, the Uruguay has such a strong squad, especially in the attacking. We got Cavani and Luis Suarez, two of the best strikers of the world. Also in the defense, Godin. So in Group A, favorite is definitely Uruguay. I mean, the South American team has finished second in the South American qualifying. I mean, before Colombia, before Argentina. So they are definitely the favorite. Then the second place is going to be very interesting, because Russia, Saudi Arabia and Egypt, they all have a chance to like finish second. If I should guess, I would give it to Egypt. I mean, even if here in Egypt it's not sure if Salah is going to play or not, but I think if Salah can play, then Egypt is definitely going to finish second. And even if he's not going to play, I still see Egypt as the strongest squad. I mean, Saudi Arabia I think has the least chance to advance. Russia maybe can take it. I mean, playing in their home country, I mean, playing in the home stadium, this can give you like an extra push, extra motivation. So if they can like take this momentum on the field, so then Russia has definitely also a good chance to advance. So yeah, I think either Russia or Egypt, but my final guess will be Egypt, because I think Salah is going to be fit. And I mean, Salah, he's a world-class player. I mean, he is currently one of the best players worldwide. I think Salah will lead the Egypt squad to the top 16. So then my prediction will be Uruguay will be the first one in this group, Egypt second, Russia third and Saudi Arabia fourth. So write in the comments what is your prediction, and then I will say let's go to the next group. Then in Group B we got Portugal, Spain, Morocco and Iran. And I think in this group it's already very clear which two teams will advance to the next round. Then let's first take a closer look to Portugal. I mean, Portugal has with Cristiano Ronaldo one of the best players of the world, and I mean, you can even consider it as the best player of the world together with Messi. So I mean, already said that, I mean, Portugal has definitely the chance to come quite far in this World Cup. I mean, they have also won the Euro Cup 2 years ago, so they have shown that they have the potential to win titles. I mean, even if the rest of the Portugal squad is like not full with world-class superstars, they still have a solid squad. I mean, they are strong in the defense and also in the offense. So I think Portugal has a good chance to reach like the quarterfinals, maybe even the semi-finals. Yeah, so a lot of options for Portugal, but I mean, here I'm only predicting the group stage, so what will come later we can talk later. So yeah, then I will switch to Spain. So the Spain squad, I mean, crazy. I mean, Spain is definitely one of the top favorites in this tournament. I mean, they have on every position a world-class player. I don't even know where to start. I mean, David De Gea, world-class goalkeeper, with Gerard Piqué, Sergio Ramos, Jordi Alba, like maybe the best defense of the whole tournament. They have Isco in the midfield, Andres Iniesta, Asensio, David Silva, strikers Alvaro Morata, Diego Costa, and. I mean, even the substitute are world-class. So, I mean, Spain is definitely one of the top favorites. I mean, wow, Spain has just a stunning team. I mean, even in the qualification, they have like not lost any game. So they finished first in the group with Italy. So, and I think also in this group, they will finish as first place. So then in this group, we got also Morocco and Iran. And let's be honest, it's going to be absolutely impossible for Morocco and Iran to get here even close to the KO spots. I mean, Portugal and Spain are definitely the two favorites. So my prediction in this group will be Spain will finish first, Portugal second, then third place I will give to Iran, and Morocco will finish fourth. So let's continue to Group C. Then in Group C we got France, Australia, Peru and Denmark. So first, France, I mean, again, oh my god, what kind of squad is this? Again, amazing with Spain together. They are like the top favorites also. I mean, the squad is just stunning. On every position, again, a world-class player. And I mean, with Antoine Griezmann, with Mbappe, with Dembele, Hugo Lloris, Umtiti and Paul Pogba. Don't forget about Paul Pogba. So I mean, the squad is even so good that people like Anthony Martial are not even considered. Even Lacazette is not in the French squad for the World Cup. So the French team is just crazy also, and they're also one of the top favorites. They have the potential to reach the final, to even win this whole thing if they can play as a strong unit team. And I mean, without a doubt, France will finish as a first place in this group. Then the other teams, I mean, let's continue to Australia. The problem with Australia is that they haven't really developed new superstars. So I mean, Tim Cahill is like the most famous player, and I mean, he's already 38 years old. So this is already saying everything. Then we got Peru and Denmark, and I think these two teams can like fight for the second place. I mean, Peru qualified for the first time after a very long time again for the World Cup, and I mean, they are a South American team, so all the South American teams are very strong, and this is also for Peru. I mean, there was also a controversy before this World Cup. So Paulo Guerrero was like suspended for first 6 months, then it got increased to 14 months, and then it was like cancelled again, so he can play now. So I don't know if you have read the news, but yeah, because of some drugs he took, he was like suspended. But I'm glad that he can now play, that the suspension was cancelled, because I mean, he's an amazing player, and I think he deserved to play in the World Cup, especially that Peru is a team who is not going to qualify like every time, or hasn't qualified for a long time now. And so yeah, Paulo Guerrero is like the top scorer of the team, so it would have been really sad for them if he couldn't play. So then also good players are Jefferson Farfan, Christian Gueva, so also Raul Ruiz. So I think Peru has a chance in this group to finish second if they can beat Denmark. So first, some news about Denmark. I mean, they have with Christian Eriksen, an amazing player also. They finished second in their qualification behind Poland, so they had to beat like the Republic of Ireland in the playoffs, which they made like 5-1, so crazy. Yeah, also Kasper Schmeichel, good goalkeepers. So the Danish squad is solid. I mean, they have a team. You can really say they have a team, and they have a good chance to advance. So like I said, it will be either Peru and Denmark. And the fun fact is that Peru and Denmark will play in the first game against each other. So actually already in this first game, I think it's going to be decided who is going to finish second in this group. So this is very hard to predict because I see both teams very close. I mean, Peru has a fighting squad. I mean, even if they have maybe not like a lot of top stars, they together as a squad, they will play good, they will defend themselves, and the same for the Danish team. So I mean, maybe the Danish team has a little bit more of class, but also I mean, there's a solid team, they are working as a union, so it's hard to predict. I would say first one will be France in this group, second one will be Denmark. Yeah, still I see Denmark a little bit stronger than Peru. Then third will be Peru and fourth will be Australia. But like I said, this is going to be very close, and I mean even Australia has theoretically a chance to advance. So yeah, write in the comments what's your prediction for this group, since it's like a very equalized group. Yeah, apart from France, because France will like win all 3 games, I think. So let's go to the next group. Then we have Group D. Group D is Argentina, Iceland, Croatia and Nigeria. So I think this is a very interesting group because all teams have the chance to advance. Yeah, Argentina really need to bring it. I mean, the Argentinian fans are like waiting for years to win again a World Cup, and especially Lionel Messi. I mean, he hasn't won any title with the national team, so this is maybe one of his last chance. So now he really needs to bring it. And the problem with Argentina is that I think they depend too much on Lionel Messi, because I mean even they have so many world-class players also, especially in the attacking. I mean Sergio Aguero, Gonzalo Higuain, Paulo Dybala. So I mean guys like Mauro Icardi were not even considered because the offense was already full. I mean we have also Angel Di Maria. So yeah, so a lot of superstars, a lot of amazing strikers, but still Argentina had a lot of issue in the qualification. I mean they qualified like on the last play day against Ecuador, so it was really close for them. And so now they need to like step it up. I mean they cannot depend just on Lionel Messi. I mean even obviously Lionel Messi will drag the team, he will push the team forward, but also the other players need to step up. Yeah, but still Argentina is definitely also one of the top favorites of this tournament, because yeah, Lionel Messi, he's a magician, so he can decide games by his own. So this is like an advantage for Argentina, that they can always like have this hope of Messi making a magic move. So then we got also Iceland. I mean Iceland is actually a very cool squad. So if you have seen the last Europe Cup, they came quite far. I think it was quarterfinals. So they have shown that they can play football, and I mean also again here we have the fact that we have a solid united squad, so this is always important in football. I mean even if you have maybe not some superstars, with this you can still bring it. And I mean they finished first in a group with Croatia, and the funny thing is that they are now playing again against Croatia. So actually in the qualification they have won 1 game but have lost 1. So very interesting actually, because Croatia is a team who also has superstars. They have Luka Modric, Mario Mandzukic, then Ivan Rakitic from Barcelona. So also a very solid squad. I mean they qualified in the playoffs by beating Greece 4-1. So also Croatia with a good chance in this group. And the last team is Nigeria, and actually a fun fact that the Nigerian jersey is actually one of the coolest jersey of the World Cup. So it looks really cool, really trendy. So if you haven't seen it, then check it out. Yeah, Nigeria is the strongest team from Africa. So also they, I mean again here we don't have a lot of superstars, but I mean there are some famous players like John Obi Mikel or Victor Moses, but I mean still as a squad they can play together, so they have a chance. And I think this group is also extremely hard to predict. I mean yeah, Argentina will finish one. I think I'm actually quite sure that this is still going to happen. So, and the second place can be everybody can get the second place. So if I have to make a prediction, which I will do because this video is a prediction video, so I will put Iceland. I will put Iceland to the second place. Yeah, just Iceland, because also in the qualification they have finished before Croatia, so I think here it's going to be the same. And yeah, then also Nigeria, I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's very hard, like I said, so I'm just giving it to Iceland. Then I would say third place will go to Croatia and fourth Nigeria, but I mean it could be also the other way around, and Nigeria is going to finish second and Iceland last. So yeah, very excited, very interesting group. And I would say write your prediction for Group D in the comments. Write if you think Messi is going to win the World Cup, even if we are here still only talking about the group stage. But yeah, just to heat up a little bit the comments. Si eres de Argentina, escribe en los comentarios si piensas que Messi puede ganar la Copa. And then I would say let's continue to Group E.